Welcome to Season 2, Episode 14 of PlaneSavers! Good morning, everybody. It is, looks cold. You know, the snow has came Yellowknife. It is only minus 0 degrees Celsius, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. As you can see, winter has arrived. It is quite a whiteout, but luckily it's not that cold. So not too much to see here. DC-3 took off a little bit earlier. Can't really see anything. As you can see, it's pretty not high vis out there, but let's head back inside and see how the Fokker's doing. Check out Benjamin and Stella, see what they're up to. Hopefully we can start working on the landing gear, which is going to be a huge monumental step to get something done. It's been a while, so hopefully we can get going and get this airplane in the air as soon as the snow melts sometime in the spring. Okay, we're back inside now. We're gonna go head in. Well, it looks like Benjamin has to still finish the C-46 elevator. You can see we got our room here. As you see, and if you haven't seen the last episode, check it out where we got the room. There's the head of the Fokker right there. Here's all the wood. Stella's just been going super hardcore. As you can see, Stella, how's it going? Cleaning the wood? Very good. But Benjamin's here. Hello, Benjamin. Hello. He's starting to put her back on. Let's set up the camera here and see how he does. Benjamin is almost done. The elevator, almost done.
Almost. Finally.
Oh, except for the riveting. Okay, oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad.
It's done now.
It's done.
In one night, one evening.
One night. When did you stay till?
Yeah, I don't want it. I'm a bit. I'm not proud of it. 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. But we're finished. So this episode's been kind of pretty much nonsense the entire episode, but let's get down to some business. Let's throw out to a video that we got of the Fokker, because we're going to be focusing on the landing gear and how the original landing gear was and what we're going to do. So let's head off to the video and we'll start there.
Hey Mikey, this is the Fokker DR1 in the restoration hangar at Duxford in the UK. We just flew in from White Waltham. I'm just visiting the UK. Flew in for a cup of tea and a look, and this is what I found. Red Baron colours ready for you. See the third wing that Benjamin mentioned. Yeah, I thought you might like that. See the guns mounted there, shooting through the propeller. Very cool. In very good condition, this aircraft. Not sure if this one flies or not. I'll try and find out. Anyway, thanks very much. See you later.
Okay, so we're back in here. Really what we have right now is what we've been trying to start on is the landing gear. These pins. We have a little bit of a landing gear mystery. As you can see here, not original. You know, we are building a Fokker replica, just like every other one in the world. But I believe that the fourth wing that was on this airplane wasn't the original one that came from the Tiger Boys. So if you remember, the Tiger Boys in Ontario is the group that built this airplane.
So Mikey, I'm here with Bob and Tom from the Tiger Boys, and they happen to tell me some very interesting information. So the picture I just looked at there, Tom, tell me about it.
I built that with a very elderly person called Andy McKimmon, and he and I built the airplane here for him. we used both plans, the Sands and the Renford plans, and used the best ideas of both of them.
They finished in 1995. That's when it was registered. But I think they worked on it. I think they were pretty much complete around 1991. But anyway, so here we go. So here's the Sands blueprints showing the fourth wing, which is basically the landing gear. Now, the original one, if you can see this part right here, this little bunny ears here, is those bunny ears right there. And the wheel ended right at the end of the thing.
You can even show it. That's the fourth wing we had from the crash. So if we put it on right here, like that, our spar went right there, and the two little bunny things went right here. So you can even count the number of ribs. There's 4, and we're missing 2 on each side.
So this fourth wing, not only is it got aluminum and not fabric, which is the first telltale sign, it's missing a rib. See, it's got, what's 4 ribs?
Yep.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ribs on here. So this design has been changed from the original Tiger Boys design. So do you know why it was changed? Well, it's very, very simple. Right here, Benjamin is holding a luxury that the DR1 didn't have, which is brakes.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the footage that Dale sent us, if you look really close, you can see there's absolutely no room for that brake caliper. So now, let's go to the footage of the DR1, courtesy of Brian. And this picture was taken the same day as the crash in New York. And we can zoom in and see that this is the fourth wing that was on, the landing gear. And look at the space, look at that gap between the end of the bunny ears to the wheel. Now, what you see here, that bulge there, is actually the bungee cords. See, as you can see, here's the bungee cord wrapped around, and that's basically the suspension.
Exactly. Yeah, because the axle is loose inside. So yeah, that's like the spring of the suspension.
So the aircraft, the Fokker in Duxford, actually has this, but you don't see it because it is hidden by this extra part here. So when they cut this out, it is exposed the bungee cord. They shortened this to make room for the brakes.
Right.
Now, what we want to do is change the design. We want to, this design here with the aluminum isn't from any of the plans that we have. So we're going to go back to the original plans, but we're going to modify them slightly. What are we going to modify?
So what we probably will do is extend the axle that goes right through between inside the spar and between like inside the bunny things, right? So basically, I think what was happening before is that before the brakes, when the Tiger Boys made the plane, it was the fourth wing had its full length totally. And then when they made the conversion, instead of just rebuilding a new axle, which would have been complicated, they just made the fourth wing shorter, which is way simpler. So we'll take, now that it's all broken up, we'll take the time to make an actual longer axle, to make space for the disc brakes on each side, to make space for that and the brake assembly. So we'll have our fourth wing full length as the original.
Sounds good. And the added benefit is we're going to increase the stance. So it's going to have a little bit of a longer stance. Yeah. Hopefully that gives it a little bit more better stability and brakes. So yeah, there you go. That's the mystery of that is why it's like that. Well, we'll probably never know, or we will know because the person who made that is probably watching this. So if you're the guy who made this, please let us know in the comments. We have a million questions, but we're going to be, bringing it back to original. yet modifying it to have brakes. And that's the beauty about PlaneSavers, is we can now learn. Okay, so what is the plan tomorrow?
So tomorrow, I'll take a good look at those drawings again, just to make sure we'll be able to reuse at least those parts. So we'll make sure we're able to reuse them, and we'll make our spar of 40-inch according to the Ron Sands drawing. We'll start tomorrow with Stella, the apprentice.
Oh, Stella. It's Stella. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. A little bit of a roller coaster ride, but it makes sense. Some drawings work, some drawings don't. But we're all working together. Hopefully you like today's episode. It's very fun. I did some experimenting with the editing. Please let me know in the comments if you like that. If you're the person who built this fourth wing, please reach out to us. Again, you did an amazing job, but we're going to go back to the original-ish drawings. That might change. We never know. So thanks for watching today's episode. Have a great night, day, wherever in the world you are, and we'll be seeing you very, very soon for the next episode. Bye.